You know, we've always heard that the black man leaves the black family, abandons his woman and children, won't take care of the children, won't work, stays out all night, turns into a drunk, takes drugs. You know, we've heard a lot of negative things.
Black women in America, you need to know that the chances are you'll most likely run into sisters who come from this background and have the qualities, personalities, and characteristics we're going to discuss in this video. So let's start with where she came from and her upbringing as a child. She was born in a household which has a financial structure.
Law of ugliness. There are a lot of attractive, ugly people. On the outside, they look good. They fit the current stereotype of what's considered to be attractive. You can look at them, they can reel you in with their looks. But on the inside, they got nothing going on. Therefore, they're not actually beautiful. People always say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But I would say it's in the values of the beholder. It is about who you really are. What is your spirit? What is your soul? What are the things that make you a true human being on this planet Earth that gives you value outside of your look?
Born again. No. It's us. We're back. Episode 5, the B-Tray podcast, where we talk about things that y'all talk about, but y'all don't say it out loud. So we're going to come in here and talk about it in public. Today, we're going to talk about how do you heal from a broken heart? What steps do you take? How long should you wait? Here are the topics right here. Oh, wrong. That ain't a topic.
Wait a few minutes.
Should you wait? If you should wait, how long should you wait? If you wait, are you missing out? These are the things that we're going to talk about today. And if y'all have any questions, y'all know, put them in the chat room. We'll address them. Thank you for being, thank you for tapping in. Hit that like, hit that share, tell a friend, and tell a friend. After this, you'll be able to see this in its entirety on YouTube, or you can go to the website, www.theendofthebench.com, and you can tap in and see the other works that we do, see the other things that I do. Subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe, like, tell a friend, and tell a friend to tap in. It's important that you do so. It helps us in the algorithm. Comment after, if you coming in after it's over, make sure you comment where you from. Subscribe, hit that thumbs up. Thank you for participating. Trey, what's good? What's good?
Not much. Try to get to it.
Let's get to it, man.
Listen. I think this one's gonna be a good one. I don't know. Oh no, now come on. Tell me, what's the first question? How long we should wait?
Yeah, you break up with somebody, whether it's long term or short term. How long should you wait before you move on to the next situation? Should you wait till you get to the next situation? How do you handle it? A lot of people are scarred. You're dealing with people, you meet people, and they still hurting from the last one. I don't trust you. I'm gonna go through your phone. I'm gonna smack you. I'm gonna argue with you. It's all this chaos going on. So how do you handle getting back and moving on with your life?
I know for me, like say I've had a heartache or a breakup or something like that, I stay until the love turns to hate. So ain't no doubling back, ain't no more we dragging and I'm gonna hurt the next person. So if I move on, I'm moving on for me. But I do think people need time alone though. So I don't know. It depends on if you find the right person. So it could be quick and it could not be. But I definitely stay until that love turns to hate. So ain't no more coulda, woulda, shoulda. Ain't no more of that. Ain't no more if I talk to this person, then I'm thinking about the next person. Now I'm gonna hurt this person. No. I stayed until that love turned to hate, baby. It's over. I think that some people do. I think some people move on too fast sometimes in certain situations. And they ain't close that last chapter. But I guess it's all on the individual. But what you went through in that last relationship. Right?
Interesting way to look at it. You stay until you can no longer tolerate the person, and when you can't tolerate them, you'll be able to move on and not have to bother the next person, because now you're ready. You're ready to get something better, bigger, better, faster, smarter, more equipped to deal with you, and you ain't got to deal with their foolishness. I like that. Quick as I can get my wig adjusted. Quick as I can get my wig adjusted. That's how fast she moves.
I'm just saying, because some people break up with you tomorrow, then they in a new relationship, and then now they double back because they ain't thing over the last one. No, I
Right.
stayed. I hate when he breathes. That's where I'm at. So we ain't even gotta work. He breathe funny to me. I'm finding the littlest thing so that way it irks me so much that I ain't even finna go back. Like, He
The
can ride his teeth in his
quickest.
sleep.
The quickest. She said she out of here yesterday. But that's an
Yeah.
interesting thing. You know what? Maybe that is what people. You know what? I never thought about it that way. Maybe that is what you should do. Just stay until you can't tolerate that person anymore. And then when you move, you done. You done. I'm out.
Yeah.
I gave
It
I
ain't.
gave you everything. I'm like Jack the Bear's brother. This ain't going no further.
Because, baby,
And
I'm love at first sight. So you can't tell me, well, it was too quick, baby. I met you and moved you on the first day. What are we talking about here? I gave you all I had, and I stayed between it all. Then you didn't cherish that. Now I dislike you very much a lot. Now it's time to move on to the next. I ain't, that's all I'm saying. I dislike you very much a lot. I don't even see it no more. You know how certain things you just look at me like, oh, that's cute. You like, I had a mental funeral in my head.
so I hate you. But you know what? It's funny that you said that. I gave a homie that advice. He was like, "Hey man, I'm finna leave this one." I say, "Why don't you just stay? Because then you're gonna bend the block. I already know
Right.
you're gonna bend the block." And to this day he there. He ain't bend the block.
Yes.
He there had to bend the block. I don't know if he
Exactly.
should have stayed, but
Right.
he's still.
Because you don't
But
know
hey,
if you don't know if you over this person, the last person completely, please don't start a new relationship. So I'm gonna say that it's on your time
right.
frame. When you figure out that you're no longer willing to go back or have no, because some people like coulda, woulda, shoulda. What if I'd have did this? Whatever. No, once all of those questions are answered, then move on. But don't have somebody standing in the wings waiting while you figure your life out. Then you double back. Now you hurt 12 people in the way. No, 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 no. Or if you do start a new relationship, maybe you should inform the person, like, I'm just, right now, I don't know what I'm doing. Don't be like, I'm through with her, she ugly, da da da. Then now y'all got 12 kids together. I was like, this
Yeah.
man said he didn't like her. She ugly. He can spit on her right now. Then next thing you know, they still creeping. Like, what? I thought you said. Oh.
Yeah, and that be the thing. A lot of people are afraid to tell the truth, and when they don't tell the truth, they end up with a side baby or a front
Yes.
baby. Are you the side
Yes.
baby? Are you
Yes.
the side at that point? Because if they
Right.
bending back, are you the side?
Right.
And who
Like now we got to
knows?
figure. Right now you got 12 different people in your life, and now it's a love triangle because now you involve this person you caught feelings for, while still having feelings for this person. Now you trying to juggle both relationships or both lives, and you don't know what you're going on. Now you stressed and striving and hurting. You know what I'm saying? Now you don't know what to do with your life because you could have been up front in the beginning, and everybody could have been on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't even have to start here, or if you wanted to start there, you would have been upfront with this person, and that person wouldn't have had no reason to be mad if you double back because you already explained to that person,
I'm
hey,
still there.
I'm going through something and I think I still might like them. I'm not for sure. We're gonna take it day by day. No, you like, I don't want her. I kiss her and doing none of this. I hate her. Boy, listen. Nowadays, if you over 35, over 25, I think if you up front, people respect you more, and then they get to choose. Don't people
No,
like I don't want to miss my opportunity because this could be the love of my life. Yeah, but you missing it because you fucking up. You know what I'm saying? You done hurt that person's heart because you didn't know what you wanted, but you wanted that opportunity. But you didn't want to do what you needed to do to keep the opportunity. You was like, okay, I wanted it this bad. I thought I could just no. You could have just been like, babe, look, I'm in a situationship right now. If you're willing to work with me, maybe we could be some. I don't know.
yeah, well, it's a sticky situation, and you know what? I don't think people really like the truth. People always say, just keep it real with me until you keep it real with them. Once you keep it real with them, now they mad at you. you're
A
rude.
lot of people are like, yeah, a lot of people are like that. Now you consider the asshole, but I did tell you though. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm an asshole, but I did say it.
I
I
kept it
just
real.
think that, right? I think that if you telling the truth, tell the truth in the beginning. Don't get with me. Then now we in love and da da da, and then now you caught up. Now you want to tell the truth. No, 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 no. This is the
The
wrong
truth
time
is that.
now. I needed you to tell the truth in the beginning. That's what I think. A lot of people get that misconstrued. Well, I kept it real. No, you kept it real after you got caught or after you denied it. Now it's all everything on the table. No, no, no. What happened to them 65 days ago when I said, "Do you?" And you was like, "No." Then now it's like, "Oh yeah, it was true." Now we want to keep it real. I tell people up front. Majority of the time when I'm dating somebody, 99% of the time, if I'm dating somebody, I let them know up front what my intentions are, what I want to happen in this relationship, how I see it going, and then I show you that. Now, once I figure out you're not on the same page, because I showed you that. Now it's from 100% me showing it to now it's 90, to now it's 55, now it's 45, 33, 2, 1. I'm out. You better catch me before I get to 45. Maybe you could get me back up. But other than that, baby, I give you 100% of me in the beginning. It's up to you to keep it there.
Hey, like in school, Phyllis said, because most of the exes become side chicks because you are backtracking on your one and creeping with the ex. And then
Big
Ant
facts.
said, "I'll never lie to you. I'm an Aquarius." He just lied. We grew up with Ant.
Because he got that word. That's how I'm saying. Then it's like baby mamas become side chicks and y'all think it's cool. He gonna always be my baby daddy. I'm always get something. How does that make you look good? Now you confuse your child right now. Because when he go over his daddy house, he with another girl, but he come over here, he lovey dovey with his mama. Like, make that make sense. I'm not that person you can say, well, I'm gonna always use my baby daddy. That's not how that works. We're gonna be going together. Ain't no, I'm finna be your side chick to the new chick that you was cheating on me with. How do we? Oh, okay. All right, I got you. I ain't better do it. You gotta go with me. Go with me. Cause I'm gonna be upset. I know I am.
Oh,
That's how.
last thing we heard was we're gonna be going together. Last thing
I
we
bring the
heard
newness
was we're
out.
gonna be going together.
Right, we're gonna be going together. Oh no, because I finna say I can't be the side chick to the baby daddy. You know how people always be like, I can go back with my baby daddy whenever I want to. She gonna have to deal with it. No, you're the side chick now. I don't want that. If I go back with my baby daddy, then we go back together. Ain't no you dip over here now you with my baby in front of him, but then you taking my baby over to your house with another. I'm not doing that with you. I'm not, because you ain't gonna tolerate that if I bring another ninja around. You gonna be all over. Now we got a bitter baby daddy because you can't handle it. I'm not doing it. We're gonna go together if we juice. Especially my baby daddy. We're going to go together if we're juicing.
Once the clothes come off, we're in a relationship, huh?
We're in a relationship. Ain't no more of that. Ain't no more. I just wanted to hit it one more time. Ain't no more of that, boo boo. We go together. If we don't, then leave me alone. When kids are involved, ain't none of that. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna be able to do it. When kids are involved, I'm sorry.
And
If
that
that's
and
who.
that and that's when the chaos starts. That's when the
Exactly.
chaos starts. As soon as some kids get involved, the chaos starts, and it's never you ain't never coming back from that. You ain't never coming back for that
You
because
ain't
now you stuck together for life.
for life, not to 18, for life. Too many
Because when
different
you
feelings get involved because somebody's feelings gonna be involved, whether it's the baby mama or the baby daddy. Something's gonna happen, and then all the people on the outside is gonna see the aftermath. They're not gonna see. They were like, "Oh, she's bitter. Oh, he's bitter." But y'all don't know what they was doing behind the scenes. They still was creaking and deaking and they was juicing. But then now they want to play like. And then when something go wrong, you ain't give me none. Or I ain't getting baby no shoes today. Or you ain't get the you can't spend the night over. I can't come over. Now you're mad. You don't want to do nothing for the baby. I don't want you around. No, 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 no. We strictly platonic, and we just gonna cope him. We're gonna move on. But anywho,
yeah,
I guess
because
it's on you. So, how long do you wait until you figure out you want to move on to the next relationship?
me personally,
Yeah,
I've had
yeah.
very few relationships. So I didn't have to wait. By the time I found somebody else, it was just them. I've been lucky, you know. And you know,
Oh, you've been lucky. No.
when I was younger, you know, like you remember me, I was real short. So when your homies was telling you I was stuck up, they weren't paying no attention to me because I was short. And then over that summer after my senior year, I grew up. And then I guess that's when I started being stuck up because y'all ignored me from 1980 when I moved into the neighborhood until 88 because y'all didn't even see me.
Right.
But no, I've had the privilege of not having many situations. So by the time it was the time for the next one, I was there. I was focused. Like, yeah, I've never had to have to wait because it was like you said, it was over. And usually I blew it. So it was every time I blew it. So
Right.
well now.
And that's what I don't get too. Right. That's what I don't get too. Like ninjas act like they don't understand why the lady left. Well, girls, because girls mess up too. I ain't gonna say all girls are saints or nothing like that, but people act like they don't understand. You don't understand why that person is fed up and ready to. You don't.
Oh yeah.
You don't get it at all.
Yeah.
We all delusional, I guess.
Yeah, because like with me, I blew it, and that's why like now I do everything I can to make sure I don't blow it because like everything is perfect now. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, man, it ain't perfect, but it's hey, and then you get heated,
It's close enough. Right.
Yeah, close enough. It's close enough to
Nothing
perfect,
will ever
but
be
it's
perfect.
gonna be perfect.
Right. I feel say. Right. Nothing is ever going to be perfect. You got to. I ain't gonna say you got to go through something to get through something, but I ain't saying cheating is going through something. You know what I'm saying? Like people keep saying you got to go through something. No. We don't got to go through that to get through something.
Yeah.
But I know I changed a lot.
Yeah.
I changed a lot, and it seems like the more you willing to change, the better the relationship should be if you find the right person. But if you find selfish individuals.
You saying how long should you wait? Like with me, I think your method is best. Your method is best. Stay until you can't stay no more. Because if you stay until you can't stay no more, you are actually what they call healing. What I don't like in the world today, and I'm gonna use both of our screen. I'm gonna put both of us on the screen. What I don't like today is these terms and these like healing and getting better at myself and finding myself. Every time I walk past the mirror, I find myself. What do you mean you had to find yourself? You ain't. I mean, I don't know. You ain't invested that much of yourself into that person, but you don't even know who you are no more. I don't think. And like now, everything is jammed. It was a blow up on me, and then I was like, okay, I had to center myself, and then okay, I'm back. And I just don't understand people be like, oh, I'm so messed up. Nah. So waiting, do you need to wait though? Like that brings up the third question. If you wait, are you missing out? People like, I'm healing, or what's your love language? All that. God, get away.
I think a lot of
people. Huh?
Right. I think a lot of people say that because they don't want to talk to the person that's approaching them.
Exactly.
If it was somebody for you, you wouldn't even have said none of that because you already knew what you wanted. I think they be saying that. I ain't saying 100% of the time, but 90% of the time, if they said that to someone, I think they're saying it because they trying to let that person down that they don't want to talk to them.
Exactly, because these people, I mean, you get into these terms. How about this? Like you said earlier, start talking to that person. Because, like me, I'm kind of like you. Well, look, when I get locked in, I'm locked in, right?
Right.
And I know within 24 hours, and people hear me say that within 24 hours. I don't mean if I meet you today, tomorrow. I mean when we talk for 24 hours, like it might be 30 minutes a day, it might be 15 minutes tomorrow. I know it usually take me about 10 minutes. Like Nah, you're dumb. I can't. No,
Yeah.
no, no.
We ain't gotta procrastinate.
Right when you got to
Next.
keep doing this. And then
Next.
what I used to do is this: I meet you, go, you're dumb, or you're not my type, or nah, this is not gonna work. And then I say to myself, hey, bro, you being judgmental. You got to give everybody a chance. Ain't no more chances. No more chances. Because people tell you exactly who they are within the first 24 hours. They give it to you. I'm telling you. I knew.
Then when you start giving them chances, I think that give them leeway to do more stupid stuff. So now I'm frustrated because now I'm 10 months in and I done gave you 12 chances and now I look like the fool because I should have stopped. I should have stood my ground and set boundaries in the beginning and kept on by my. Now you wasted my life and my time for nothing when we could have just ended this on a good note and we could have been still friends. Now we finna be enemies. By the end of this, we're finna be enemies when we could have just been friends. Now we enemies. Now you wonder why I want to spit on you when I see you. I don't know.
but that's what it be like. That's what it be like because I knew. I think if I'm not misremembering, it was May. I knew. I think I told her in like 3 conversations. I said, "Okay, you it, and that's it." You know what I'm saying? It's like May of that year, and I was like, "Yeah, you it," because people. I am a firm believer, and hey, man, 24 hours, and then you'd be like, "You're retarded. You are officially retarded." And people,
or that first argument lets you know how to deal with certain body. You know what I'm saying? That first argument and what they say in the arguments, let you know that ain't your person. That ain't your person.
I don't even think it's the argument. I don't think it take no argument. Like people always say, you wait till they get mad and they'll tell you. Nah, people tell you way up front. They say something way up front, and you be like, I got you. And then you be dumb enough to keep hanging out. But see, like that healing stuff. Everybody done watched 11 episodes of Dr. Phil, and they start talking about, I'm healing. Okay, let's say you're healing. But what if I'm the medicine to help you heal?
To get you through it.
And you didn't walk past the medicine. Now you still coughing. That's what I always wanted.
I was sent here to help you.
Thank you.
I was sent here to be a blessing to you, to help you heal on your healing journey, and you threw me away. And now you threw me away. Now you went to something else that got you deeper in the hole that you was in when I was the one that was sent here for you. Don't worry about it. And then some people misuse the blessing that they get. Say I was sent to help you heal and get through it, and then you taking your past relationships or whatever it is that you hide, because when you got demons, you putting that onto the new person, and now your blessing is gone.
Exactly. Because believe it, I'm telling you, my current is like immediately. I said, yeah, I'm out. Shut it down. You know, it's been a rocky road. It'll be a rocky road sometimes. You know, they gonna get on your nerves. And sometimes you're gonna like you can be like, I could just sock you in the face. But then you like, but you know the person I want to sock in the face. But
exactly, you're the only person that can get me this mad. That's how I know I love you and I ain't ready to. You know what I'm saying? But some people just be.
I'm telling you, people, it's just you just know. Like me, I know immediately. Like, even if it's just your homies, you could be in a room full of people. You listen to people talk. I would probably punch him in the face. Can't hang out with him. He lying for nothing. He lying without even gaining nothing. And then you know, you just know. You just know. Like I'm gonna look at something that Phyllis said.
You do.
Let me see. Let me pull up what Phyllis said. Phyllis said, "I feel you. I see a red flag. It should be addressed now, not later, but in that moment." I totally agree. You should address it in that moment. If you don't address it, you are asking to get busted upside your head with the stupid stick. But that's what you're gonna feel like. That's what you're gonna feel like. Yeah, I don't like this.
Exactly.
Like one of the things.
Because if you let it slide, then they're gonna. Because you let it
If you
slide,
let
and
it
they get
slide,
they
they
go
gonna
like,
ice skate. They gonna ice skate.
yes.
Ain't no slide. They go. It's the water park. That's the slide they on. You know,
And then you
like
gotta
Eddie
be like,
Murphy
oh,
said years
I
ago.
was just kidding. It was.
Eddie Murphy said years ago, if you give somebody an inch, they take a mile. You give them a rope, they think they're a cowboy. It's no, you would not be a cowboy on my watch.
Because they definitely will pull it. You're like, it was a joke. I was just playing. No. It was a little truth to them jokes. Or it was a little truth to the conversation. I just wanted to see what you was gonna say. No. That's the real you though. Don't be ashamed to be you. That's the real you though.
And it's something like you said. One of your posts I saw yesterday, Bogus said when you bring your personal baggage into a relationship, that's not good for you both. Perfect, personally. Perfect. But you know what? I think you need to be more self-aware. Then I'm going to say what you say. Yes, I think you need to be more self-aware. If you got issues, then you need to admit you got issues. Look, like me. Anybody who know me know I would cuss you out the building. And I've gotten a lot better. And I tell people, I used to be a hothead. I'm working on it. And it got to the point where I don't cuss you out, but I can look at you and you can see all the cuss words in my eyes. And you're like, oh, he cussing at me. What's up?
I think
Welcome back.
but you gotta know certain people. Like when I'm in a new relationship, I don't bring my last relationship into it.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot of people that keep comparing you to their last relationship with such and such. When I was in a relationship, she did me like this. I don't want to hear how she did you because I'm not doing you like that. You know what I'm saying? When I date someone new, I've never brought up an old relationship unless you asked me or something happened and you asked me about it. Other than that, you don't know what me and the last person went through. Not unless you know them or know them personally, and I doubt if you do. But I don't bring all of that. I hate when people refer to, but when I was with such and such, I don't care. I'm not asking you about your last relationship. I don't even care who you went with before me, technically. As long as they're not bothering us or they're not in our relationship now, I don't even really want to know who they are. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't care. I'm not that person like, who you went with.
I don't bring it up in a sense of comparing. I say, hey, this is what happened and this is what triggered me. Don't trigger me. Or else. You're meeting Brian. You can always meet B. B is right around the corner. He around the corner like a double dutch. Like, hey. They don't believe you'll cuss them out.
No, you mean Tree. Tree's right around the corner because Patrice is serious. Tree not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tree not. Patrice is the one you don't want to meet.
Don't want to meet. You can meet Brian. If you meet B, it might be a problem.
I try my best to keep her where she at.
Yeah, it's like the Hulk. Don't make me don't like that.
I just don't.
It's just not good to bring up exes.
I don't bring them up. I try not to put them in our conversation. I try not to compare you like, oh, my ex did me like this. I try my best until we get to a certain point. Some people will bring it up soon. Well, my ex did. I don't really care about that right now. I'm trying to get to know you so we can move forward on a different page because I'm not trying to step in their shoes. I'm not trying to fill their shoes. I'm not trying to do nothing like them. That's why we're here together. We're here to learn each other together and grow. That's it. Don't compare me to your ex, what she used to do. If she used to do it and you like that, why you're not there? Because it's giving you want to go back. Like, I don't want to hear about it. I didn't ask you her name. I don't go looking. I don't go on your page to see who you last went with. I don't follow them. I don't stalk them. I don't do none of that. I didn't even ask you their name.
See, and that's what I see. Like when I bring up past situations, I bring up situations. I don't bring up the person. Right. This is what happened.
There you go.
Like Phyllis said, you will discuss what you will and will not tolerate. I totally agree with that. But that's what I would do. I would bring up tolerances. I would bring up instances. I would be like, see, Deborah said that no, Deborah ain't even on Earth no more. Jerry don't live here no more. Right. We ain't talking about
used to do me like this, and Tasha used to do. I don't care. Let's get. And you don't want us to move forward. I don't know what you want me to do, because I can't be on pins and needles because you keep bringing up these people.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I just bring up instances in life, like she said, what you will and what you will not tolerate. But I don't even do that. Like I ain't finna be. See, if you play hopscotch on Thursday, I ain't gonna like you.
Right. Exactly. That's all I'm saying. I think it's certain ways to bring up certain situations. I think it's certain ways to bring up certain things. Like if something's looking familiar, then I could be like, well, you know, I've been in a situation like this before or something like that. But don't be like, well, I went with Larry and Larry used to do me like this. He dug me to the ground. He had 12 kids. I'm like, bro, do you really want to know what I went through? Because now you're going to be scared. I think when you be telling people what I went through, they think that they can do it. Like, oh, okay, she let the last nigga do it. Let me see if I can do it. No.
That's when somebody get popped. But man, it's just, I think, something I think people should stay away from, listening to outside entities, because only you know what you can tolerate. Sometimes you need to call your homie and vent. And if you say, hey man, what you think? But some people just walk into it. See, this is the problem. Look. Professor Smart Ass, enough. Because you don't know. Because most times the person is only telling you their portion of the problem, or the other person. See, Shirley did this to me. But what made Shirley do that?
Exactly, and going through way worse than what you're going through. I don't mind venting to people, cool, calm, collective. I just don't like say I'm venting to you. You tell me something, whether I listen to it or not. I don't let somebody else's opinion of my man judge me. I go off of what my man did. Say he's displaying something and I have a conversation with you. Okay, cool. You can voice your opinion, but I'm not ready to leave him yet. But you're not going to, nothing someone outside, I keep telling anybody that I date with, nothing someone said on the outside is going to make me not like you. You're the only person that's going to make me not like you. If I start seeing things for my own self in my own eyes and you start doing this, then that's me experiencing it myself. Tanya can't tell me what he dogged out and he go with such just because you said he went with I see the would have been. No. Let me find out. I appreciate it, but my judgment's gonna come off of him and what he's doing and what he's not doing. It ain't gonna be like, oh, I'm finna break up because Tasha told me to break up with him. No, that's not gonna happen. I just don't want my man to be listening to other entities and then come back and be mad because you heard something in the streets. There shouldn't be in the streets. Shouldn't be nothing in the streets.
They just need a new homie. They need another kick it partner because they home alone, like Macaulay Culkin. Hey man, we used to really kick it before they found such and such.
Right.
It looked like what my man did. Well, you know what? You forgot to tell me that you cheated on him or her, and that's why your person did that. So that's what this whole heel thing. Like
they don't tell that part. That part.
Ain't nobody telling. You know what? I went out and had a threesome, and she walked in, and then she started acting funny. She started acting funny after she caught you with the threesome. I know people. I know a cat that said, "I'm mad at my wife because she promised me a threesome." You want to invite somebody in your bed, then when her and the girl leave, then what you gonna do? I don't understand it. It was this person was mad. This person was mad. I'm like, hold on, you mad at your wife? I'm like, I don't want my wife to be nasty like that.
What?
I'm telling you, that's what they told me. She promised me that before we got married, but she ain't done it. Now it's like, she promised you that so you can get married, right?
Right. Like, what are we doing here?
Right. Did y'all have a third person at the wedding? Me and you, I promise you and her. We promise each other and you. No. It's just foolish.
Right.
It's just foolish.
Yes, exactly.
And people get caught up in it. And I don't understand why you just can't. Like when you meet this person, it's going good. Make it that person. My mom, like I tell you, back when we were in high school, remember I grew. I went from 5'5" around y'all height, grew to 5 inches. Woo. All of a sudden, my phone started ringing. I was the most popular guy in the world at this point. I'm like, oh, it's going down. I'm gonna get me some regularly. He won't be staggered out. And then it started, all the phone calls started coming in. I'm like, wait a minute. I don't know. You had to talk. And I remember sitting down. Everybody had that one phone in the kitchen with the long cord.
Right.
I hung it up. And my mom was cooking dinner. She said, you gave all these little girls my phone number. And now you sick of I'm calling, huh? And I was like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And she said, want me to help you?
You wanted to.
Right. I said, she want me to help you? And I'm sitting there thinking I know everything. At age 17, 18, I know everything. And I said, I'm thinking to myself, what you know about girls? I'm like, yeah, tell me, smart ass. That's what I'm thinking. She said, Brian, if you like somebody and they like you, like them back. I was like, damn, that was easy.
Simple.
It was simple. Yes, that's hey, I've blown it a lot since then. I've blown it a lot since then, but that's been my method. That's been the method to my madness.
Right. Good advice. You got people out here now, you can like them, they might like you back, but they don't want to show that they like you back. They want to seem like the pimp, the player, and all this and that, instead of loving their girls out loud or in front or something. Because I ain't saying you ain't got to juice on the park bench or something like that, but don't act like someone you're with and you actually care for is bothering you if y'all out in the Sunday. Oh, I'm here with my no. I'm here with my wife, or I'm here with my girl. You know what I'm saying? Don't act like, oh, she followed me here, she came to the party. What are we doing? Right. What are we fronting for? Because those people you're fronting for are miserable. They wish they had what you had. Right. They want to bring somebody to the party. You actually brought somebody that you could have a conversation with to the party, and you trying to downplay y'all relationship. It's people out here that do it. Like, what are we doing? So you don't want her here? Now when she ain't here, you're bored. But you like downplaying what y'all had.
You want to smile at Shanika, and now your girl here. Hey, she gonna be tripping. Yeah, she's gonna be tripping when you see Shanika walk over to you and start talking a lot. She's gonna be tripping. Yes.
Exactly. Because you were single when your girl wasn't there. Now your girl has a problem, and then you don't even realize 9 times out of 10 the reason that those people liked you is because you had a girl. There are women out here and men out here that's trifling. They don't want to be number one. They want to be number 2. Now you don't got that. They ain't paying you no attention. Right. What had happened was you ain't popular no more. What happened? I don't know. And then some people, they got some people that don't like your girl or your guy do that. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of people that sneak.
God rest his soul. Man, she used to say that. I'm just here to fill in the blank. I won't be your boyfriend. Let me fill in the blank.
There's a lot of people that like being number 2, and there's a lot of people that don't like who you're dating, so they want to get call themselves getting their get back. But you helping them get their get, like you falling in line with them. Like, what, you want somebody to make your spouse or your other person look stupid? Mm-hmm. You helping them make it look stupid?
And see, that's why I pride myself. That's why I pride myself on loyalty. I remember when I wasn't getting none at all. And I had a girlfriend who wasn't giving up none at all. And this one girl, you remember how it was. The one virgin in the whole neighborhood. All the guys knew she was. They passed it around. Hey, she ain't. Hey, she's the target. She's the target. She walked up to me and said, such and such ain't good enough for you. If you break up with her, I give you some. And I said, nah, I'm good. And now I'm glad I did, because she be on Facebook now. Even though it's 30 years later, she be on Facebook now. No teeth. Literally none. She got many teeth as I got on my finger right now. And she be like, yeah, I'm glad you ain't on my list.
Right. Because now I'm glad you ain't on my list and I can't never double back and be like, oh, I hit that. No.
Man,
You wanted to. I didn't want to.
Right. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to, but it was just, hey, if I say I'm down like 4 flat tires. And even then, I was like, I'm loyal. Now, in hindsight, I should have been loyal to either one of them. But I'm just glad I had that ability, even as an ignorant adolescent, to go, nah.
And I tried to tell somebody that now. I got into it with a guy on Facebook that I've been doing 50 years. Now he's married, he's into his wife. I'm happy for that. I'm happy for the change in your life. But my point is, you act, when I speak on like people being cheated on and you act like you've never cheated on a girl. Ninja, when I knew you back in the hood, you had 4 or 5 girls and some of my friends fighting over you when you were younger. Now all of a sudden you holier than thou. Don't come to 2025. Baby, bring it back to 1989 when you was doing all that over there. Like, we was conditioned to believe that we only had to be with one person. I said, so we're not conditioned now because you're married now. So are you with one person now? But no, back then they wanted us, and that's, if you didn't want to be with one person in 1989, why that not say that? You grown, you were old enough to know better.
Yeah, we were grown in 89.
That's the part I'm trying to get at. Like, don't act like you've been loyal all your life when I've been knowing you. You haven't been loyal all your life, but that's because they conditioned us to believe that we was only supposed to have one girl, and I was doing this and sneaking and creeping. You could have been honest back then, baby. Now I said, now you're married. Are you with one person? Yeah. Now I'm slowing down and I'm Bitch, she don't
slowing down.
She don't want you now. Now you're old and decrepit and can't do nothing. Now you want to settle. You want to settle down with me? Now you want to settle down with me because you old and decrepit and can't do nothing. I don't want to hear that. I know the value of a woman. You should have known then. Don't act like when you were a teenager you don't know what's right and what's wrong. Don't act like we was supposed to look cool.
But you know what? I'm not defending them, but I do understand the concept of, because me and Mike talk about that all the time. You were told, get it. And nobody said, but if you get that one, stop. They just told you, get it. Because you listening to older guys.
Exactly.
But you know right from wrong, but you will, it's like peer pressure. Right. I ain't saying it's right.
Don't try to say it like you didn't know. Like, don't try to tell me like you didn't know. You knew you was breaking that girl's heart when you did it, because you could have stayed single and did all of that. You could have stayed single. I said I was 14 and 15 when you was a teenager too. When you was a teenager too, we had girls that was whores.
Yes, we did. A bunch of them. No, I ain't gonna lie. No comment.
Like, we knew though. Like, don't act like you didn't know it though. Like, just say
you knew it was wrong. You knew, but you told yourself.
Right.
This is the lie you tell yourself. That's my main girlfriend. I'm just playing with you.
Exactly. Don't act like you didn't know.
You knew. Right. You knew it was wrong. But I used to be that dude. I was telling myself that lie. I used to say my main girl. Oh, no, she's just my main girl. I used to literally tell the side girl, you the side girl, you know.
Exactly.
You're it.
Exactly. Because you wouldn't have wanted her. You wouldn't have wanted her to do that. I said it was okay for them to condition us to tell us we were supposed to get with one man, but it was okay for you not to know that.
Right.
Like, you gotta make it make sense. It was okay for you not to know.
Right.
Not to know better. I was like,
you know, like
you know exactly what you did.
Like Ant said in the chat room, you know, like Ant who in the chat room. He asked me one day, he said, hey man, you doing all this stuff? And we're gonna address Mocha Bella's question after this. You doing all this stuff? What if it was done to you? And I literally told him, I said, hey, I gotta go to the scorecards. He said, what the hell that mean? I was like, I got to see how many times I broke left versus how many times that person got caught. If I'm winning, I got to bow down. I said, you got to eat it. If you want to be with that person and they get you back, you just got to.
Right, exactly.
Because
now it's
you
a done
know,
deal because I done got my get back. How? You had 12 kids on me, brought back some, like people out there, and ain't me, but people out there having 12 kids, STDs, and got cars slash tires. They got girls stalking them from people that you used to go with back in the days, but then you mad if I get my get back with the ninja. You like, come on now, baby. Yeah. I got 12 girls following me right now. Everybody in the hood probably don't like you over a ninja. It ain't because they don't like you, it's over a man. But you didn't see that was wrong though.
One of your buddies don't like me. That's something at 89.
Thank you. Since 89, right. We had crew fights, but it was over men. It wasn't because we didn't like a person. It was because that man went with one person in that crew and he went with one person in our crew. So stop acting like, oh, I didn't know. You knew exactly what you was doing because you came to the enemy. You knew exactly.
Y'all had an annual crew fight too.
Exactly. Like, don't act like it was because we didn't like each other. We didn't even barely know each other probably. It was because of some man somewhere. I'm sure of it.
Okay, let's address what Mocha said. Mocha said, let me ask both of you. Is social media good or bad for relationships in your opinion? You want to address it first or will I?
I don't think social media has it. You got to be secure. You can't be insecure. I'm going to say that. Because I don't think social media has anything to do with the relationship. Them people was insecure before social media came out. I know this.
Yeah, I don't think social media has any bearing on what it is. I don't think social media has any bearing on anything in society. It's not like people like it's more violent now. No, it's not. You just see it every day. I grew up in Chicago.
It's televised now.
Right, it's just televised now. The second most violent year in the history of Chicago is 1992. Well, they got double the murders that year than they have now. Y'all just weren't paying attention.
You know how many times I've been shot at and chased? You know how many times I've been shot at and chased? None now. None now.
Right. Both of us got holes in our body. Both of us got holes in our body from leaving parties.
You know how much danger it is to go to the exactly. You know how much danger it is to go to my high school and then come back and you talk about it's more dangerous now. I can go outside right now and walk the block. I couldn't do that then. Like,
man, look. If you lived in 500, you had to walk past the Vice Lords, the Stones, the Cobra Stone. You know, you was a Vice Lord. You had to walk past the Black Gangsters, the GDs, the Cobra Stones, just to get to school. And then you had to walk back through
just to get education. Just to get education. And wasn't no bus stop you could go to.
Wasn't no bus stop you had to walk through that. No. Boy, and then so social media, in regards to relationships, no, it should make it easier because you and sister girl and you and homeboy need to be on the pictures together. It just it make your slick ass get caught. It slow down your oil.
Right. That's why people don't like it. And that's exactly why. Yep. That's why people don't like it. Because if me and you locked in, ain't nothing you could do on the social media that would make me upset because I know what your goal is. But if you got people sneaking and geeking on your comments and you're not checking them in the beginning, they don't respect your relationship or they don't respect you. Exactly. So that's when the problem come in at. Because they know something I don't know. People on there, oh, I was with him and I was doing this. That's not a joke. You know exactly what it is. I've been on social media and I'm sure it's husbands and wives that are friends on there and they kiki and ha all day long. It comes in when one partner steps out or trying to portray themselves as something else. Because I got married men in my inbox every day. So I'm confused on it's social media. It's not. It is not. It's not.
You just got
documented. You got to be locked in with your partner. Yes. Yep. You got to be locked in with your partner. And if you're not doing nothing underhandedly or sneaky, is the best place to be because we can laugh and kiki and joke all day long. All day long. I ain't got no issues with nothing you got going on because I know he right here with me. It's the underhand them inboxes. Is that you sneaking and creeping and you want to portray yourself as single.
And like
but if we like this, you ain't gonna know nothing about us.
And people be looking for stuff on social media and then they find something and they make themselves look like asses. 2 years ago, I met somebody. It was like right after what was the thing? COVID. It was right after COVID. Or before COVID. It is right after COVID. You know, every year, me and my daughter, we go to dinner on Valentine's Day. We go get something to eat on Valentine's Day every year. And you know me, When I post a picture of my daughter, when I used to post pictures of my daughter, I say me and my main squeeze going out. I met somebody. It was like right after Valentine's Day. They was like, "You single?" I said, "Yeah, I've been single for a while." Well, I went on your social media. I've been on your Facebook, and she gonna screenshot me and my daughter. We look just alike. She just ain't got no damn beard.
And exactly.
I mean, the girl looked just like me.
How you doing?
Like it depends on who she's standing next to. Because she's standing next to her mom, she's like her mom. She's standing next to me, she's like me. But
exactly, that's true.
We on Facebook, and I say, me and my main squeeze just came from dinner. Screenshotted it. Well, who is your main squeeze? I said, why don't you do this? Look at that picture and blow it up. And she said, oh, that's your daughter. I said, have a nice night.
Thank you. Because it was your approach. Because you didn't ask. You didn't ask that you have some children. You shouldn't even been that hard on my page. We met today. I don't care if I went with somebody Tuesday. We're talking about us today. I could have broke up with them. You don't know them. What if that was if I broke up with her, now I want to go with you. You going back to where? What we doing? You'd have asked me if I had some kids, we'd have figured it out. I've been into it with my guy or something like that before, and we'll go out and have a good time. Won't nobody at that party know we're into it. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this. But if we locked in, you ain't gonna know nothing about nothing, and we're gonna have a good time on this internet because we know how to play all day. You people be too uptight and too insecure. Or somebody hearted your picture. You hearted your picture. That mean what? They go together now? It's the people that ain't hearting their pictures. Them the people you need to worry about.
Right. It's the people that just keep scrolling. Yeah, so no, I don't think social media has no bearing on anything. People always see it's social media. That's what's messing everybody up. So you mean to tell me if we shut Face down and Instagram, Facebook down and Instagram down and Threads down, everybody gonna be dancing through the streets like it's Mardi Gras? No.
Thank you. Lives gonna be happy. They're gonna be in love. Come on now, they're gonna be bored and killing themselves because they ain't got no entertainment.
Right. Now you just gonna be doing what they used to do back in the 80s. Go up at the end of the block and watch. That's all you're gonna do now.
Right. Thank you.
That was Facebook in the back of the day.
I guess you get more active.
Right.
Yeah.
Because hey, I mean, maybe
them insecurities before some.
Maybe our hood was different.
Insecurities.
Right. You waited on Hudson and you saw somebody on Schiller. You see somebody at Terry's, then you run down there. What you doing in up? That was Facebook back in the day. That was Facebook. Hey, maybe our hood was different.
Exactly. No. You just insecure because you can't convince me. Especially if you're making money off of it. You can't convince me that we finna break up off of a post. Unless the post was geared to you. But commenting and just being on it, I don't think so. You just gotta set boundaries. You gotta set boundaries, and then you gotta know your partner. I guess you know what I'm saying. You gotta set boundaries.
Have a conversation. I'm posting this to get paid. Now, if you don't want to get paid with me, I understand. You need to be liking this stuff. Like that's a big thing. I see.
Yes, you need to be giving me inspiration, giving me more post to post, more videos, more content. We want. We making money.
What about this?
You think corporate? Thank you. Corporate be video of big booty bitches all day long. You think his woman sitting back like, don't do that because it's gonna make me look like you don't go with me. Boy, everybody in his video it got look like they dragging a wagon. You think she's somewhere saying, oh, he got 2 children and had another one since he got famous. So my point is, you think somebody somewhere is saying, don't do that. No, babe. Find another one. Because we finna make this money. Find some more. I'm gonna find some more. Put them in the video.
Did she want to be in the video? She might want to be in the video.
Come on now. Like, y'all be killing me. Y'all think all this stuff is real? All them skits and stuff is real? So you think they're about real people? It's probably about a real situation, yes. But it probably ain't got nothing to do with their relationship at home. Nothing. Just like when I do my videos. It has nothing to do with my relationship. It's just situations that I know and I talk on, I speak on. Ooh, there's got to be about somebody. It's such and such. It's that. You're bored and miserable.
Real.
Obviously, maybe you shouldn't have social media.
Man, you should give up social media because this ain't working for you.
It ain't working out for you. It's too stressful for you. You're trying to figure out, you're trying to FBI figure out some stuff. You're trying to catch this killer and you don't even know where you start at.
Right. You don't even know who got killed.
Right. Yeah, you don't know who on first.
I don't think social
you don't know
media
who on first.
Nope. I don't think social media got nothing to do with messing up nothing. You are a messed up person if you let the imaginary Facebook ruin your life. Because I can post anything.
Right, exactly.
Because if you and
Now,
your person are locked in, they're gonna be like, you should have put a comma right there. It's a run-on sentence.
Thank you. I think only time that it gets like that, if you know that you're purposely being disrespectful. Like, but if you know that it's all fun and jokes, let it be fun and jokes. But if you bring your personal life on there, then that's a different situation. But like, bro, I don't want to hear it. If y'all not here, they wouldn't even get that far.
And if you smart, and you posting a whole lot of craziness, you should have your person come in and act a fool. Look, I'm gonna post this.
Comment, like, and share it.
Yeah. I need you to cuss me out around 3:30. That's when everybody's on you.
Exactly. So we can get this content in, get this engagement in, get all of that. Y'all is killing me.
But hey,
y'all read too much. Y'all want so much. I know.
You know what? My favorite line on Facebook. This is my favorite line when I see stuff on Facebook. People only post their good days on Facebook. Everybody ain't this happy. Did you post the day that you got your ass whooped? I mean, I've never posted. I busted my lip today. I never posted. The police just beat the hell out of me. Nobody posts. You know what? I had diarrhea today.
I got locked.
Y'all should see this.
I got locked up today.
Right. No. Look.
I just got fired today. I don't know what to do. Right. Thank you. I got fired today. I don't know what to do. I got a SWAT came up to my job and arrested me. Like, what are we doing? You supposed to? I'm hoping we promote happiness and love. You just want to be drama and be nosy just so you can go down a rabbit hole and see what happened. Now 12,000 people on my post. What happened? What you doing? What's going on? Now you in my inbox. What for? You trying to have a reason to be nosy so you can go tell somebody else. Yeah. Should I have somebody inbox me? How such and such died? Is that something you need to be inboxing me, asking me?
Right.
I've never in my life inboxed somebody and said, how did they die? I think they.
One of my homeboys died 2 days ago. Leonard Bernard, rest in peace. I was like, man, rest in peace. Damn. All the thing I said was, I graduated from 8th grade with him. I didn't say, I wonder how he died. It don't make a difference.
And then inboxing the people. Don't inbox somebody, ask somebody about how their family member passed away if you wasn't there or you ain't a family member. I can see if it's a family member. You're not a family member, but you're asking me what? What do you want me to say? Show you the paperwork? Is it going to make you be more sympathetic to the person not being here? You ain't going to cry and try to tell you how he passed away? I don't think that's how that works.
I don't get it either. Hey, man, such and such died. I heard. How he died? Oh, he OD'd on birthdays. I don't know how the hell I man.
Right. Like, I don't know. If I knew, I probably would have said it up front. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. If it's something to be talked about,
social media got nothing.
I think I would have said it. It don't.
They kill me.
The way to get paid in this entertainment. Right now, y'all be bored trying to figure out. It's dumb. They dumb. People.
I ain't letting social media go
on my life. Did you see such and such a post? It definitely not.
I love those people.
I'm trying to get paid.
They ain't really happy. They just post that on Facebook. They be arguing in real life. So they supposed to record it. Right, record. Okay, put the camera right here. These damn bitches ain't clean. And then post.
Let them know we human. Like, I don't know. Nobody said nobody in a relationship is all peaches and cream all day long. I'm sure of it. I'm sure if they've been together over 10 years, I'm sure of it. I'm sure they went through something or have an argument every once in a while. No one is walking around like Mary Poppins. No one is doing that. And Mr. Rogers, no one is doing that. Y'all be so quick. As soon as you say, oh, they said this in the middle of the night. Now you're trying, I wonder what's going on. Yeah. Why?
I don't get it.
You're bored and miserable. But yeah, I stay until the hate comes in. So that way, if I want to decide to go with somebody tomorrow, there's not an issue. I do think some people may need time alone because maybe when I broke up with you, you didn't know why. So you might need to get to know yourself You break up with a ninja and they'll be like, I don't know what happened. Oh, I think you knew. I think they gave hints. I think someone told you. They voiced their opinions. I think they said it. Don't act like it's a shock. She let so much slide. You was like, oh, she gonna do it again. Now you mad. Like, oh. You was like, she threw some ice water in your face. You was like, oh. I don't know what to do with my life.
I gotta find myself.
I digress. So I gotta find my. I'm working. What they say, I'm working with the Lord.
Yeah. The Lord working through me to heal me. Why are you broken? It ain't like when you nobody wakes up that morning. Yeah, man, it's something. It's something. Yeah, you didn't know? And like you said, people only want to ask the details so they can gossip about somebody else's life. And then Phyllis asks, who uses the silent treatment? Dion.
Right.
I'm bad at that. I'm bad at that. I use the silent treatment, but I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop doing that because what it is I'll be having rage built up because I'm angry. I'm like the Hulk. I'm angry every day, all day anyway. So when you go there, I'm right there. So I gotta get better at that.
Yeah. I do let a lot of stuff build up that I could have snapped on her earlier and then it won't
be
such a snap. Now you're like, why is she doing crazy? It was so much.
I didn't want to go crazy 3 weeks ago, and I thought I was gonna get over this. But then you added on to crazy. Then you added on to crazy. Then you added on to crazy. And then I got to stop talking.
I got to get better at that.
Like you.
Yeah, exactly. I got to get better at that. I got to start telling people as soon as something I don't feel right instead of just waiting on it. I'm like, I don't think I like that. I have gotten better though. I do. I've learned to communicate more versus snapping. Sometimes when you communicate with certain people, they take it as an attack, and then they throw anger back at you instead of having a conversation. I don't like that. So it's hard to communicate with a lot of people because they don't know how to have a conversation. Because if your idea of something and your conversation doesn't course out with them, they feel like they're being attacked. But if I'm explaining to you what I don't like and what we need to work on going forward, it just seems like it should be a conversation. Like, oh, okay, let's see how I can better this. Not okay.
I told you I was angry.
That's
it's
when hate
help. Now, with that being said, we're gonna go for the final thoughts. When you're breaking up with somebody, what should you do? How should you handle it? And how should you move forward? And then I'll close out.
What should you do? I don't know. I think I said this is over. I don't know how do I break up with people. I think people know. I think people get me and they know that it's over. Like they see it in my face, they see it in my actions and stuff. But I guess I do say I've actually hooked up somebody with somebody before, like, baby, we don't go together no more. Let me hook you up with somebody else. But I don't know. I gotta hear you. I don't know.
Well, I think you should. Well, when you end it, you need to just make it a clean break and walk away. You communicate more than likely you're not telling because you're gonna do it. You have to always communicate. People don't talk, and I'm Victor. I am the worst culprit of this. I do this more than anybody in the world. I will shut down because like I said, I got this rage inside of me. I just shut it down. And you have to be able to communicate, else you will ruin what you think is a good situation. You are going to ruin it. I have ruined it before. So as of now, I do my best to keep my mouth moving. As much as I talk in a general situation, I talk more now because I just let it build up and build up. Like I use it like with a battery. The anger with me is about right here at all times. And if I don't address it, it's here quick. So you just got to start addressing it so you can get it down below your waist, below your thighs, about to your knees. So you'll be all right. But me, I'm already, that's why Vince and Mike used to call me Angry Man. Way before Mark, they used to call me Angry Man. So instead of being Angry Man, you just got to start being Communication Man.
Right.
And then you'll be
right.
honest.
You ask, I stay into his hate, but before I get to the hate part, I try to my best to communicate what I don't like, what we need to do, and how we need to go forward. And I do this and do this and do this until I'm hitting a brick wall. Then after that, you and I know that it's time for me to move on because I am no longer needed here. So I do think people need to communicate. I do think people need to compromise. I do think that it should be mutual love for each other. Somebody always be like, well, one should love more than love that person more than another. No, I think we should love each other equally. Like, I think that I shouldn't be 1,000% and you on 22. I think, it just seems like for others to prosper and to live happy together for life, I think we all got to be on the same page. And communication is key. Like the old people be saying, communication is key. Your grandma didn't be with him for 72 years and they wasn't talking about something. They weren't running down the street slashing tires. They were actually talking. Like, I don't know. How do you think you got 14 grandkids? I mean, uncles, nieces, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing?
That's why every dark-skinned family got a light-skinned cousin.
All the time. All the time. Most people do not want to communicate because they don't want to hear what's wrong with them. And I think sometimes we got to hold ourselves or take accountability for a lot for us to get past it. Stay into love turns to hate. Make that one of your slogans. Stay into love turns to hate.
Now, that's the end of the show, y'all. If y'all have anything that y'all want to hear us talk about, email us at theendofthebench@gmail.com, PHAENDOFDABENCH. Put in the subject matter, in the title, show topics. I'll address it.
Yes.
We'll bring it to the table. Until then, looks like we will see y'all in 167 hours. If you don't know, it takes 168 hours for a week. We will be back in 7 days, like Tony Braxton. See y'all in a week. Hold on, don't go.
I think oftentimes we as people, Black people especially, are taught to go above and beyond all the time, and I think a lot of times we do that with our capacity. We do it in relationship. We do a lot to prove that we're loyal, that we're trustworthy, and all of that. And we'll pour until we got nothing left, and then we'll try to keep pouring. And that's not just romantic relationship, because I think the habits we build outside of romance are what we take into romantic relationships. So make sure that you're not out here pouring into folks and you ain't got nothing, bruh. Find people, find places, find habits that fill you up, bruh. And make sure you giving from people from your overflow, bruh. Don't be out here giving